Ever heard the name Phoebe Palmer? Well, if you haven't, don't worry about it. Few have. But her fingerprints are visible in most big cities across America. In the mid-1800s, her name was printed in most newspapers, used in political speeches, and spoken of at most dinner tables across the country. But today, her name draws a blank. But her life is worth remembering. So, who was Phoebe Palmer? Was she an author, a songwriter, politician, inventor, or entrepreneur? None of the above. She was an inspiration. But the virtue of her life came with a price. Phoebe was a mother of two beautiful babies. Both died before their first birthdays. Her pain was deep and persistent, paralyzing. However, she took her pain to the cross of Christ and received comfort in the arms of her Savior. Pain can paralyze, but it can also motivate people. In Phoebe's case, it motivated her to do something extraordinary. In Midtown New York, Phoebe held a prayer meeting for grieving women, some who suffered the same fate as she did. Only a few showed up to the first meeting, and then a few more. Within a month, about 25 ladies gathered together. Within a few months, the number swelled to 2,500, and eventually more than 25,000 attended a simple prayer meeting in New York City. So, what drew such a large crowd? Can you guess? Not grief, but compassion. Phoebe Palmer cared about people. By God's grace, she turned a lethal brew of pain into a healing fountain of living water. A lot of great things are birthed from painful loss. In Phoebe's case, it birthed the first inner city mission founded in the heart of New York City. She offered shelter to the homeless and hope to those who lost everything. And then a movement began, and soon inner city missions were established in every big city around the country. One of her disciples was a woman named Catherine Booth. She founded an organization that later became known as the Salvation Army. Wow, so much pain, but so much good. And therefore, let those of us who suffer according to the will of God commit our souls to Him in doing good as a faithful Creator. In other words, don't let your pain go to waste. It's often your best teacher.